What's going on? You guys might be noticing, wow, Boone, you look a little different. Well, I got rid of that bitch ass pussy, okay? That guy's a fucking bitch, and yeah, and he told me to take over. So it's Professor fucking Schronce, and pretty much today we're gonna be going over how to carb up for your workout because I know a bunch of fucking noobs. They don't know the fuck they're doing, bro. And they just I don't know, just spew nonsense. They're still on that Rice Krispie treat before the gym pre-workout. Shit's stupid. We left that shit in like 2022, bro. So what we're gonna do is we're going to get rid of the fucking cereal bars. Fuck that shit. Honestly, no. You can eat a Rice Krispie treat or like whatever cereal bar you want, right? But this is what we're gonna do. So you don't want to eat oats or shit like that before the gym. And if you do, okay, the only time it's like acceptable to eat oats before the gym is if you're like you're in prep and like you should be waiting like a long ass time before you go to the gym. Like that's what I see a lot of people doing. They'll like on the way to the gym, they'll drive to the gas station, go get a Rice Krispie treat, and then they'll just eat that shit and then walk right into the gym. No. You're fucking stupid. You're retarded, okay? So the reason why you're stupid is because when you eat something, your body's digestion takes the most energy, like it uses the most amount of energy. So why would you want to eat before the gym when you want the most energy for the gym, right? Makes sense to me. So basically, personally, what I do is I eat cream of rice. Right now, I eat 120 grams, which is a pretty hefty amount. I think it's like I eat 120 grams of cream of rice plus 100 grams of pineapple and like a little bit of protein powder. And that in total, carbs wise, is like it's like 100 grams of carbs, right? That's a good amount. And I like have like decently slow digestion, but right now it's like pretty fast. So I'm only really waiting like an hour to an hour and a half after I eat to go to the gym. Which, okay, y'all might be like, bro, that's too long. Well, just fucking plan your day better, bro. Like, we all have lives, bro. Just plan your day better. It's not that hard. Yeah. So, lost my train of thought. Basically, just don't be a pussy and eat some real fucking food. And if you want to eat a Rice Krispie treat or like cereal or something before the gym, which is fast digestive, you should still wait before you go to the gym. Cream of rice, fast digestive. Any rice-based cereal like Rice Krispie, Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles, all that shit. All fast digestive. You still have to wait though. Fast digestive does not mean instant. Okay. The only instant carbs I know of is like cyclic dextrin or like something like that. Like you know what I mean? Like dextrose, all of that. That's like pretty instant. But you still like that save that shit for an intro workout, which we'll like probably touch down on later in another video. But yeah. Save that shit for intro workout. Drink carbs while you work out, when you're bulking especially. When you're like deep in a deficit, I don't recommend doing that. But that's like when I say deep in a deficit, I mean like in prep pretty much. Anyone who's like casually going to the gym, you should use carb powder like year round. Trust me, that shit is like that's like the special sauce, bro. Trust me. Everyone that I know in person comes up to me at the gym and they're like, "Bro, what the fuck are you drinking, bro?" Like, cause the flavor I use is like cherry, so it's like pink, and everyone's like, "Bro's drinking Pepto Bismol at the gym," and it's like, yeah, and what about it? But no, I'm drinking carbs, and it makes your pump last longer. It helps you have more energy throughout your workout, and just helps you push harder, bro. So why would you not want to do that? Shit's fucking awesome. I promise you, the first time, like I remember I was deep in a deficit, like not that long ago, and I did not have carb powder for like over a month, which I know it doesn't sound that bad, but trust me, bro, I was fucking dying. The first day I used carb powder again, I think it was a pool workout, bro. My biceps literally felt like fucking balloons, bro. Like they were actually gonna like pop out of my arm. Like that shit, it hurt so bad. That's the kind of pump that you want. Not that you should be chasing pumps, obviously, but like, bro, who doesn't love a sick fucking pump? Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, carb powder, that's a game changer. But don't use it as pre-workout or after workout. That's just stupid, bro. Personally, I do 120 grams cream of rice, a scoop and a half of protein powder, and 100 grams of pineapple. That's my pre-workout meal. And then my post-workout meal is a scoop and a half of protein powder mixed in some water as like a shake, and then I pour that over 5 servings of cereal. So that's a lot of fucking food, obviously. But I only eat cereal because it's fast digestive, like post-workout, because it's pretty much all sugar. And it instantly is going to start repairing your muscle. Same with protein powder. Protein powder is fastest digestive protein. So that's why people are like, ooh, like, I love Rich Piana, bro. That's like genuinely one of the greats. But protein powder has come a long way since he has been alive. And I agree with the eat real food part in the sense that you should not be eating protein bars. That shit's fucking stupid. It slows the digestion, hella gums in protein bars, and it's just not good for you. But protein powder, if you get a high quality one, like personally, I use Axe and Sledge, not affiliated yet. But yeah, they have like digestive enzymes in there, so it's pretty like easy on the stomach. And also, what was I gonna say? Sorry, fucking retard moment. But, fuck. About to start fucking raging, bro. Oh yeah, okay. So, get a high quality protein powder because it's one, good for your skin. 2, it's fast digestive. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Real food, you should be eating real food mostly, but you should use protein powder for pre and post workout, in my opinion. But everything else, you should not be using protein powder like every fucking meal. Like that's just stupid. And if you care about your skin and stuff, bro, you're gonna have cooked skin. Like it's just how it is. But yeah, that's the method. Trust me. What else? Also, bro, another thing I see people doing is they drink their pre-workout like right before the gym or literally during their fucking workout. Bro, you guys are actually fucking idiots, bro. It literally says on like all pre-workout tubs to take 30 minutes before your lift. 20 to 30 minutes usually. 30 minutes though. Take 30 minutes, trust me. You might start itching within like 5 minutes, but that's just one ingredient called beta-alanine kicking in. Versus like if you have a good like pre-workout, it's gonna have like hella ingredients. It takes a lot longer for all of those to start kicking in. If you wait 30 minutes to drink your pre-workout and then go work out, I promise you will have a better lift. 1000%, bro. The caffeine is not even fully kicked in fucking 2 minutes, bro. So it takes time. But yeah, that's pretty much, I don't know, there's not really much to talk about for that aspect, really. I'm hitting legs later. Or that pussy Boone is hitting legs later, so I heard. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna record a leg day. I'm gonna start posting content more like this, just because like I don't know. I think it's fun, and I don't have to fucking record everyone in the gym. Not that there's any problem with that. I just don't want to start a problem, to be honest. And it's just like kind of annoying. Like I think I've talked about this in other videos, but it's kind of annoying. But yeah, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm trying to grow, and like, without getting tracked on camera, if that makes sense, like, I don't know. Yeah, let me know if that makes sense. To me, it makes sense, but yeah, I don't know, to end the video, I got about 4 weeks left on this first cycle. But yeah, storage ran out. Who would have fucking guessed? But then I'm cutting. I have 4 weeks left this cycle. I don't know if it picked it up, but then I'm cutting for 8 weeks. I'm pretty sure. Should be only 8 weeks. But I'm like, this is the leanest I've ever been on a gain phase. So if I can maintain this body fat I'm at right now and then cut for 8 weeks, I will genuinely be definitely be the leanest I've ever been before. Which is pretty cool. But yeah. The only thing I'm not excited for with that is more brain fog than I already have right now. Not brain fog, but more like bad at articulating sentences, which I'm already bad at. It just gets worse. And also just like being really like dry to everyone. Like, I don't know. Right now I have like a personality because I'm eating, but like if I get to like how much cardio I was on and like how little calories I was on as before, yeah. I'm not saying I'm gonna be like a dick, but like I'm just gonna have like very dry tone, like not excited about anything, not upset about anything, you know what I mean? Like, just don't have the energy for it. But I'll look cool as fuck, so that's really all that matters. And then I'm just gonna really lock in on the rebound and maintain that shit and be sick year round. So that would be pretty fucking cool. And I will grow and get on stage next fucking year. Holy fuck. And to anyone who watches this I know in real life, yes, more than likely you'll catch an invite. And I will probably post the invite to my show on one of my social accounts. So you guys will know when it happens, trust me. And hopefully it's in Maryland, where I'm from. Well, hopefully it's not, because that would mean, if it was in Maryland, that would mean that I wouldn't move, which I want to move. But I don't know. The real ones will travel for me. No hard feelings though. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I'm gonna go hit legs, and yeah.